Near Rapid City, South Dakota is a triangle of historic towns, Custer, Hill City, and Keystone. This area is known for massive outdoor monuments like Crazy Horse and Mt Rushmore, fabulous hiking, super scenic drives, and plenty of wildlife in Custer State Park. We approach Keystone from the Mt Rushmore area. We follow 16A into downtown, then we make a right on Reed Street to see historic Keystone. We also stop in Swansea Street. Good afternoon, friends. We are entering Keystone, and our first point of interest is this little place here. This is the Keystone Mall, strip mall. And here we have red chicken and barbecue, burgers too. There's some t-shirt places. J&L Knives is an interesting place to visit. And there's Good Time Photos. They get great reviews for those old style photos. We've got Rattlesnake Jake's, which is a gift shop. There's Eno Pizza. And some more gifts. Of course, there's a Dairy Queen. And then Holy Terror Cafe, coffee and fudge. Highly recommend it. Great coffee, good fudge. Nice for breakfast there. We've got a Subway, and on the corner is Halley's West. I'll say more about them in a minute. They've got another place called Halley's Store. But they got burgers and all good value for money. Great place to visit. Across the road there's the Holy Terror Mini Golf, a tough little course. There's also Grapes and Grinds, my recommended coffee shop. They got coffee, wine, bagels, and a big old chess set outside. There's a Super 8, and on the corner here, this is the Rushmore Tramway. They have zip lines, alpine slides, a dry tubing, an aerial park. It's an adventure center. Really highly recommended. Kids love it. Across the road there, the white building, that is the Reservoir Hotel, and further down that road is the Rushmore Express Hotel. To the left, the red building, the red roof, that is the Presidential Wax Museum. Interesting wax figures they have there, sort of showing the history of the US presidents. There's a road that goes off to the right coming up. In there will be an RV park. There's also a Sherpas Kitchen, which is an Indian restaurant, some more little restaurant motels as well. And now we see the sign for Peggy's Place. Good old country cooking place, and plenty of parking, which is quite important here. There's Peggy's with the green roof. We've got a little country store and a gas station. Now coming up on the right, this is Dahl's, the two brothers Dahl. This is their chainsaw art, and they make incredible pieces of art with their chainsaws, them and their crew. They built this or created this 30-foot Smokey the Bear, which you can see in Hill City, and I'll show it in another video. There's the Borglum Story Museum. They were not open when we were here, but they showcased the guy who carved Mt Rushmore, his artwork, and other local artists as well. There's also parking here for downtown in this area. So now we're entering Keystone proper, and there's an hotel on the left, a Quality Inn. There's more hotels on the right, and you'll find most of the restaurants and bars will be on the right hand side. On the left, mostly stores and ice cream places and so on, although there's a Mexican restaurant here called Guadalajara. Average reviews for that one. So we start off on the right here. There's some helicopter tours, and then we've got Boss Burgers. It's pretty solid, and Boss Pizza. On the left there is the Indians, which is a gift shop with some really good quality stuff. I think you really should go in there. Interesting place to just walk around in. We've got more stores on the right. We've got Jane's Pizza, and then on the left there are ice cream stores. There's Turtletown and Benky's, and they're both very popular, always lines of people. Now on the right we'll be coming up to the Ruby House, which is a popular restaurant, as well as the Red Garter Saloon, which is upstairs there, and from there you have a great view of this road. Now to the left up front, to the left there with the that's a fire engine. Behind the fire engine is the 1880s train station. That's a train that goes back and forth to Hill City, also a very popular tourist attraction. On the right, this is the famous 1880s boardwalk. You can walk on the ground level or upstairs and visit the various bars and restaurants. Now there's a portrait store up there, or down there actually. That is a very popular one as well, with great reviews for those old time style photos. Oh, there's a helicopter coming into land. Plenty of helicopters over the Black Hills, which can get quite annoying actually. So Cruiser's restaurant, high good reviews upstairs. And on the corner here, the Front Porch restaurant. Now we'll come back to this road, that's where we normally park. But let's continue straight. If you continue straight, you'll get to the Powder House, which is the best restaurant to the left. Around the corner up there. Best restaurant in this area. There's also the Cosmos Mystery area, which is a really interesting place to visit. But let's go down this road and go see the historic Keystone. Keep an eye on the right, you'll see some hotels there and also plenty of parking. Go up that hill on the left, that's where you find your helicopter for helicopter tours. Coming up on the left is another motel or the lodge. It's the Battle Creek Lodge. I believe. If you look carefully on the right, you'll see there's a Holiday Inn Express. So coming around the corner, the Big Thunder Goldmine. Interesting place to visit there where the flags are. There you can pan for gold on site, or they'll take you up about 4 miles out of town to their claim where you can pan, old style next to a stream. That's fun actually, highly recommended. So that's their restaurant with also reviews. Coming up is also a little grocery store on the right. To the left is the Keystone Museum. It's an old schoolhouse. But keep your eyes to the left. This building on the corner here, that's the Halley's store. It's unassuming, but please go there. They've got live music in there, all kinds of interesting stuff happening with that place inside there. And on the left too is the rock shop. They got good quality rocks at really decent prices. So let's return now to this little corner here, and that's Swansea Street. This is where we normally park. On the left, bathrooms. On the right is the Front Porch restaurant, and then the hotel. As I say, this is the boardwalk here. So we've got the Ramada, and now we'll be looking for parking. To the right is the Last Mile Brewery. They have an interesting little place up there, good views of the street, and it's quite cute in there. Highly recommend it to go in. And there's also an antique store. And I'm following this ATV. Now this is ATV country. If you have one, bring it. So let's see if we can find parking. I think I see one right in front of Bar Lee Restaurant and Bar. And off in the distance is the Holiday Inn Express. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is Eben signing out, and please subscribe to my channel.